everybody, doing an update video. Haven't done one in a while. I got a couple new snakes, new stuff going on. We'll see. Come on. Well, I got a bumblebee male. I keep him up here because if I keep him down there without a lid, he'll get out because he likes to run around. But see, with the lid on, he's gorgeous. He'll be ready for next season. He looks small, but he's like 200 grams. He just made the 200 gram marker. He'll be able to go maybe middle next season. He's pretty. I'm going to take him to a pastel female that's on hold for me that I'm getting at the end of the season. Make some killer bees. Should be cool. Let's see. This female is my one female who's ovulating. She was bull wrapping before, and she hasn't eaten yet. She's getting fatter in the waist area, and she's starting to get a little nippy, but I think she's ovulating. She's my dinker. At the top, she doesn't look like one, but it's all the belly. When she's a little calmer, she's been a little striky lately. I'll show you a different video of her. Some of my other normal females that was a little small for breeding, she's shedding. She's a little small for breeding this season. I mean, she just made the 1200 gram marker, but I don't breed at 1200 grams. I breed at like 1350, the smallest. So I said, well, I'll just hold her off for next season. Sorry. Let me just pause the music so you can hear me. I got my spider in with one of my normal females. They were going at it earlier. See, he's starting to push her towards it. He's gonna go into shed soon, so maybe that's why he's not really interested, but he's starting to get his tail around her. This is definitely not a lockup, but it's what happens a day or two before he locks up. I've had him lock up with 3 of my females 4 times. I have pictures that I'll post up later. They're on my Facebook if you're friends with me on Facebook. I got one of my new morphs is a Mojave, 250 grams. Just a gorgeous Mojave. Let me get a view. It's a gorgeous Mojave. He should be up to size definitely by next year, because he's eating like no tomorrow. I'm gonna take him to a little movie. I'm gonna take him to another Mojave female, which something that's I'm saving up for. Make some super Mojaves. White snake with blue eyes. That's what's good. I got these crummy tubs for these ones. Let's see. These are all my normal females. There's another one. She's a little eaty because she only ate 1 rat this season or this week, so she's a little. She's out like no tomorrow. This is another. I keep books under so they don't get out. Just another one of my normal females. She's bred 4 times. I don't know if she's ovulating or not, but she has been at it with my spider a couple times. I haven't looked. This is my big mama, who is the main breeder this season so far. She bred to my male spider at least 4 times. I threw him in there like 8 times, and each time I recall at least 2 times I think I didn't see lockups. But she's huge. She's roughly right now 3,000 grams. It's all right here. And she's starting to lighten up, which I know is one of the signs that some breeders use. Sorry, that's my doggy here. Rudy. It's one of the signs when they start lighting up. She's just my snake puppy dog. I love her. But she locked up with my spider 4 times. Every time I throw my spider in here, within 3 or 4 hours, I got a lockup going. And she eats a lot. Like, I feed her as much as she wants to eat. Like, I'll open the tub, and if she still has her head out and she's ready to eat, I'll give her food. But I don't overfeed her. This is another one of my normal females who I got one lockup with my spider. That was the first female he locked up with. She's really dark and granity. She's pretty cool. She's roughly 1,600 grams. But you know, they all look at you like they want to come at you, but then they all run away. This is my spider's tub, but since he hasn't been in here in a couple days, I'm not going to show video of that. I'm going to go over the gram weighing because I weighed them like a couple days ago. 1,650, 1,200. Female in here, which is female right there. That's her head. She was 1,450. Spider 1,700 straight. Mojave 253. Bumblebee just meet the 200 gram marker. Gave you this weight already? No. I gave this weight? No. I can't remember. I think I gave the weight already. Big Mama, which is what I call my big one, was 2,000. Female under here was 1,560. All of them, the smallest female I have for breeding that I bred this year was probably this one, and she was 1,350. The rest were at least 1,450 or up. So I'm thinking if she's ovulating she ovulated, I should get a good 4 to 5 eggs out of her. When I lift her up, she gets like huge. Big Mama, which is a 12 egger every season. 12 eggs every season, all hatch perfect. So I'm expecting at least 6 eggs out of her, but I'm hoping to get 12 like last year and the year before, which roughly means my odds are good, but they never are. Though they're never perfect. 6 spiders. But she's not a virgin. She's obviously not a virgin. She's not a virgin. Up here, Meanie, who wants to eat. She's like making that face that says, "Come at me, bro." She's a virgin. I think one more is not she produced 6 eggs last season. No, we're good. So I also got my little Burmese python project going on, but as you can see, he's beautiful. He's a good-looking albino, but he has that albino baby temperament, which is something they grow out of. I just want to show off the bumblebee again. Sorry, baby. Clean bumblebee. I like green eyes. This makes sweet-looking baby. She's a sweet baby herself. Himself, gotta be practice. But honestly, if I can't get him up in size in time, I don't mind. He's just a pretty bumblebee. Bumblebee is my favorite morph, hands down, and was always my favorite morph, even when I was younger. I've always wanted one. And when I first got into it, bumblebees were not as cheap as they are now. I mean, right now, bumblebees go for $450, but in August, I see them a lot go for $350. But since there's no eggs right now, $450. But when like 3 or 4 years ago, these were like $600. But now they've become it's a nice snake that's affordable and beautiful that any person can have and admire. And a lot of people know the genetics. Majority of people know the genetics behind these guys. Pastel bred to spider. 1 out of 4 eggs get a bumblebee. Then you breed a spider to a normal. Or a bumblebee to a normal, my bad, and you get 1/4 will be bumblebees, but then you'll get pastels and spiders. It's just a great animal. Bumblebees are a great morph to work with. Spiders are my favorite morph to work with in general, because this is my supply area. Got for water, I get them water because I have a sink. This is my cleaning utensils, my spray with water, Prevenamite, flea ritter, my probe set, cards I do business with, my rat thing, my thing to clean up. I got my record books, and then I got this which is something I took a while ago. These are my note. It's my ball python book for breeding, sexing, and feeding. Oh, it's just I have my money too. This is Brian Barczyk's tips for breeding. You can get them all in his videos. Then this is, all his videos. The name up here at the top of the video, Snake Bites, and my main idea of it. Then I got Brian Gundy, who's another great breeder. He does the Gold Blush Mojave stuff. He's great. Justin Kaboka, everyone knows him. He's not as big as Brian, but he's another big breeder. And this is Garrick DeMeyer. His name got ripped off, but I memorized Garrick DeMeyer. And then I have other books. This is just my favorite morphs that I would like to get into in the near future. Panda Pied, Piebald. This genetics, I forget, were so crazy behind this. Obviously, Coral Glow in it somewhere. And Spinner Blast, Coral Glow, obviously are in there, but I knew there was more. Bumblebee, Killer Bee, Super Cinnamons, and Dreamsicle is the hot new thing. This was, I want to put a champagne on here just because I admire the champagne snakes. Can't get into this business without the cash, Oh, and then I just got this incubator. Here, I'll take it from your Maxie. The incubator I just got, thermostat, 90 degrees. Get down. Other thermostat, it's just a backup. And the Herbstat. The switch for the light and fan. This is the hole to put it here, but I took it out. I'll show you the inside. Again, if you're friends with me on Facebook, you saw this already. The fan's going off. I got it going just to look. There's the heat tape thing. You can hold a good 4 to 6 clutches. Just to put there for the size comparison to show you. Probe, and I got this from a local breeder for $140, and it works perfectly fine. I have my heat gun in it, checking it. But the guy's a great breeder. Mainly they do Leos, leopard geckos, but they're getting into the ball pythons now. They're Allentown local breeder. Best tools you need in this business: a gram weigher and a heat gun. Gotta get those. Those are important. Phone, Mountain Dew. I was working at it. I want to give a shout out to Candace from Custom Creatures. She's on my Facebook. She makes like sculpture necklaces and sells them. She does a good job. Here's one, Super Mojave. It's Addison. You've seen him. It's my cousin Max. You got a boa. You got mine, which is the famous Paradox Ivory Harvey Dent Two-Face from Ben Siegel. My brother has one on. He's over there in the room. Godfather, because he's G. Thermostat. I'm replacing these with Herbstat. I have 2 different ones. Herbstat soon, but they work good. The probes are in the first one, you could see. Yeah, that's my setup, guys. Comment, do whatever. Have a good one. Oh, have any questions? Comment on it. Add me on Facebook. Do whatever.